But what's next? So what we got today? I read a book a long time ago called The Four Agreements, and I highly recommend it. It's a great book. But there's an idea in it that I find extraordinarily helpful, and the idea is don't make assumptions. It's one of the agreements. And the reason why I find it so useful to have this sort of agreement as a reminder is that I'm always thinking about the possibility that I might be making assumptions in certain contexts. And when I take that up, then I can go, oh, I am making assumptions, so I want to kind of back away from that because ultimately the thing about making assumptions is that a lot of times the assumptions that I make take a lot of work for me to carry around because they generally suck, generally bad things about other people, um, about their intentions or why they did or why they didn't do or whatever that happens to be. And so when I don't have to carry that around, that's awesome. And it also keeps me open to understanding why it happened in the first place, the real reasons, the real understanding, and so that I can go from there. And so it takes up way less energy, and I appreciate not using any energy I don't have to. So something to think about for today: not making assumptions, and a little challenge you might take up to consider the possibility that you are, and if that is in fact going on, backing away from it if it's possible. Talked about weaponization, I think, yesterday, maybe the day before. You can weaponize the four agreements, meaning that you can direct them at others. You're making assumptions. Why are you making assumptions? This isn't about that. This is about me making a choice to take up this position for myself and how useful I find it being. Because ultimately, the idea is that we make we carry around agreements that kind of construct the reality that we live in, and those agreements are mostly the ones that we make with ourselves, I believe. And because if I take up that position, there are also agreements that I can decide to not accept anymore, and negotiated agreements with myself or with the current reality that I can actually choose to move away from. So anyway, something to think about for today. That's what's next with Dr. Joel. I'm still Dr. Joel, and I will see you guys tomorrow.